Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Motown's Wrestling Review. I am your host, Tony Motown Allen, and we are here today talking about Monday Night Raw and what a Raw it was. Probably one of probably the best Raw of the entire year, in my opinion. Here's how good it is. I only got a little bit of white Hennessy left. I got to go on the cruise to the Bahamas pretty soon. Okay, no, I just need to go to Chicago, go to Kenwood Liquors, and the one in Will County Road. They sell this. But this is how good Raw is. I only had a little bit left, and I said I was going to save this for a special occasion. And Raw in Madison Square Garden fit the bill. This was John Cena's last Raw of his entire career. Came out there, of course, kissing the crowd's ass as he always does. And out comes Dirty Dom, Dirty Dom. Dirty Dominic Mysterio, the greatest Mysterio of all times, the greatest luchador of all time, the king of the luchadors, a two-time second-generation wrestler. When he's complaining that John Cena gets everything handed to him and everything, he's just sick and tired of John Cena getting everything handed to him. He was handed the title match last minute last week. He was handed everything in his career, and Dirty Dom wants his rematch. So John Cena say, we could do this right here, right now. We're gonna do this Dirty Dom's way. You're gonna get handed a title match in your hometown with a Survivor Series on ESPN in San Diego, California. The king of the 619, Dirty Dom Mysterio, is getting his rematch against John Cena. You guys gotta let me know how that goes because I ain't spending $30 for ESPN Plus. They can kiss my black ass on that. But then the Judgment Day came out, JD Madonna and Finn Balor, and then ended up being a 3-on-1 beatdown on John Cena. And then out comes Rey Mysterio and out comes Sheamus. And instead of having a title match on John Cena's last Raw, we got us a tag team match, player. The Judgment Day was taking on John Cena, Sheamus, and Rey Mysterio, that deadbeat daddy that he is, later on Raw. All right, and during this six-man tag team match, oh god, it was an okay match. I gave it a B minus, but it was too much home cooking, too much babyface. It was just a lot of too much of everything that was going. That was like this is played up to like the babyface of John Cena. I mean, they did the 10 beats, which was really 30 beats because all three of them did it. Then they did a 15 knuckle shuffle. We did a 619 into a bro kick into an A8 on JD McDonough for the win. Of course, JD took the loss. Like, why wouldn't he? He always takes the fucking loss. But John Cena gets his a win on his last match on Monday Night Raw in the six-man tag match. But like I said, I gave it a B minus. I mean, it's still a pretty decent match though, but it was just like, it's just a little bit too much babyface in this one and everything. I just felt like I would have said, even though like I get like you have John Cena win, I get, but I just would have let the Judgment Day look a little stronger in this. Next up, we have Solo Sikoa taking on a mystery opponent, and that mystery opponent is the show-off, Dolph Ziggler. What a pop for Dolph Ziggler, too. Like, the crowd went nuts for Dolph. Great match. Like, these two really matched up well. Like, I know me and the Mastermind were talking about it when this match came up. Just wasn't sure how Solo Sikoa would match up with Dolph Ziggler, though. But this match was really, really good, though. Very good match. We did have a zigzag during this match at a point where it looked like Dolph was about to win it, but of course Solo Sikoa kicks out, hit him with the spike, and he gets the win. But I gave the match an A minus. I really enjoyed this and everything. I would have enjoyed it more if Dolph would have got the win, though. But we know they're not gonna let somebody from a different company come in and beat one of their guys. That ain't happening. Even if it did happen, Triple H come up with Earl Hebner. That never happened. Tell him, Earl, that never happened. Next up, we have Alexa Bliss in the ring and everything, and little 5 Feet of Fury was upset that the Queen herself, Charlotte Flair, not returning phone calls, not answering text messages, not returning DMs, but posting shit. So like, I know you seen it. I know you out there because you posted shit on social media, but you ignored my ass. Is what she said. And then she's basically called out Charlotte for like proving people right and everything. So she had a lot to say about Charlotte Flair basically ghosting her. And then out comes Asuka and crew. Asuka, Kairi Sane, Nia Jax, and Lash fucking Legend. Oh my god, I like how they building her up and her call up. But they start beating down this round. Alexa Bliss started beating her down, and out comes Rhea Ripley and what's her name? Io Sky. Jesus Christ. How could I forget Io Sky's name? I mean, the woman that Rhea Ripley can't beat. So we had a 3-on-2 fight for a while. I mean, a 3-on-4 fight for a while, and then out comes Charlotte Flair to save her friend. Them two hug and everything. Then they look over at Rhea and Io decide, oh, if you're gonna hug Charlotte, I'm gonna hug Rhea though. So Charlotte's not officially added to the team as of yet. We haven't heard that, but looks like she is gonna be back on the team. Look like we up to 4-on-4. But later on, I'm gonna throw this out there now though. Later on, because AJ Lee was there, my boo. Rhea Ripley wanted to talk to AJ about something though. So can we see AJ Lee and Survive in the War Games? I'm still not paying $30 for ESPN. Next up, we have that bitch Becky Lynch. Fuck that bitch Becky, but we got Becky Lynch taking on Maxine Dupree for the Intercontinental Championship. Pretty decent match overall and everything. I mean, Maxine Dupree has improved a lot in the ring. She's still not great, but she's better than she used to be. I mean, so. But the match was actually pretty decent. Surprisingly, considering Maxine Dupree is really not a top-notch type wrestler, though. But and then you got that bitch Becky. The good part about the match, in all honesty, was Maxine Dupree. Until my boo, AJ Lee came out skipping to the ring. Just want to get a closer look. Like, she was interested in the match and everything. She was probably watching the Gorilla. And while she's in Gorilla, she really couldn't get a good feel of the match. So she came out there just to check it out. And then that bitch Becky turned into the dive off the top rope for Maxine Dupree. 1, 2, 3. And your winner and new Intercontinental Women's Champion, Maxine Dupree. Never thought I'd see the day. The match itself, though, fucking A. And our next match in the John Cena Last Time Is Now challenge, Javon Evans is taking on Gunther, making his return to the ring. Gunther! Man, this shit was magic, to be honest with you. It was nice to see Gunther back in the ring. He's back to his old form and everything. Javon Evans don't have a bad match. You put a man who don't have a bad match against the ring general, you get an A match. This match was an A. Excellent match. Enjoyed it from beginning to end. Gunther did get the win, of course, but thoroughly enjoyed this match and happy to see Gunther back. So we already had AJ coming back in this night. We had the return of Gunther. Raw's going good. Have you been hearing my grades for these matches too? Normally when they have all these returns and everything, the matches kind of fall to the wayside and everything though. So I'm pretty happy with how Raw's been going right now. And then we come to the end of the show with Paul Heyman, the wise man, the advocate, the oracle, Paul E. Dangerously. But he's out there with the Vision, talking about the War Games and everything, and then of course Punk and all those guys came out, end up having a fucking 4-on-4 brawl, and then out comes Brock Lesnar. Shocking the world. Brock out there whooping ass. You get an F5. You get an F5. Just whooping ass left and right. And then our tribal chief, Acknowledge him. So the war games are set. We got our 5-on-5. Brock Lesnar on Team Heyman. The Tribal Chief on Team Punk. Sign me up. Sign me the fuck up. It was really tough to find a tap out moment of this show because I really just thought the show from beginning to end was really, really good. We had a lot of returns that were anticipated. I mean, it wasn't any shocking returns because a lot of the returns were rumored. So there was no my shock, oh my god, shock moments. It wasn't like Liv Morgan came back, but the returns were good nonetheless. Though I mean, Gunther's back, AJ's back, Brock back, Roman back, like definitely good. But y'all heard my grades, like the matches itself. I want to say, I'm looking over this again, and the 6-man tag match was my lowest grade, and I gave that one a B minus. Everything else was an A minus and up. So I'm happy that you mixed in a lot of good storytelling, a lot of and your big returns with some good wrestling itself. So it made it hard to find a tap out, but there was one standout tap out in this show. Like one thing that we could have done without, and I didn't even talk about it in the show. That's how fucking bad this shit was. And it's fucking Nikki Bella attacking Stephanie Vaquer. Ah, 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 ah. Yeah. But Nikki Bella attacked her when she was coming out to the ring. And then she grabbed the mic and just spewing a lot of shit that just sounded like fucking fingernails on a goddamn chalkboard. As nice as her titties are, it's just not nice enough just to like not be annoyed the fuck out of her on the mic and everything. But she's back to take her division, the women's division back. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. You're not even on Becky Lynch's level. Really? Stephanie Vaquer is going to dog walk Nikki Bella on ESPN and Survivor Series in San Diego that I would not see because I'm not spending $30 on ESPN Plus. I'm sorry, ESPN Unlimited. Fuck it. Fuck you, ESPN. Fuck you. Moment of the night. We had all these returns, and one of the returns, of course, is my moment of the night. And I know y'all know I love my tribal chief, but the tribal chief is not the moment of the night. The moment of the night was Skippy herself, my boo, my number one boo, AJ Lee, coming back after whooping Becky Lynch's ass a couple months ago here in Indianapolis. That I couldn't see live because y'all fuck you TKO on your fucking prices. Fuck you TKO on your prices for a fucking Elimination Chamber in Chicago. I would be in Chicago for the Elimination Chamber, but I would not be at United Center because I can only imagine what you're gonna charge. Like we're not even doing it at Rosemont. No. We ain't gonna bid you over fucking with Rosemont Horizon prices. No. We're gonna move this shit to the United Center to justify charging you even more money. But AJ Lee was my moment of the night. Match of the night. Surprisingly enough, AJ was out. The match was so good, AJ skipped her ass out there to watch the rest of it. And I can't believe that I'm calling this the match of the night because when I saw the lineup for Raw, before I saw Raw, I would have easily said that this would be the worst match of the night and possibly even a tap out contender because of the participants in this. But Maxine Dupree versus Becky Lynch is my match of the night. Very close with them and Gunther and Javon Evans, but I did give them the edge. Only because of low expectations for a good match. This is a match featuring Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree. I want to say the match is just as good. It was right up there, arguably up there with Gunther and Javon Evans, but you don't expect a bad match out of Javon Evans or Gunther. Like, no. Like, when that match happened, you expected good shit. You don't expect good shit from Becky Lynch. You don't expect good shit from Maxine Dupree. But what you can expect from Maxine Dupree is for her to get it like that.